Be filled. Isaiah 58, blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they will be filled. That's actually Matthew, sorry. But this is regarding Isaiah 58. The horrific assassination of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. happened at the height of the American Civil Rights Movement of the 1960s. But just 4 days later, his widow, Coretta Scott King, courageously took her husband's place in leading a peaceful protest march. Coretta had a deep passion for justice and was a fierce champion of many causes. Jesus said, blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they will be filled. We know that someday God will come to deliver justice and right every wrong, but until that time, we have the opportunity to participate in making God's justice a reality on earth, just like Coretta did. Isaiah 58 paints a vivid picture of what God calls his people to do. Loose the chains of injustice, set the oppressed free, share your food with the hungry, provide the poor wanderer with shelter, clothe the naked, and do not turn away from those who need help. Seeking justice for the oppressed and the marginalized is one way our lives point back to God. Isaiah writes that his people seeking justice is like the light of dawn and results in healing for them as well as for others. Today, may God help us cultivate a hunger for his righteousness here on earth as we seek justice his way and in his power. The Bible says we'll be satisfied. What's one injustice that draws your attention? How could you take a step towards doing what's just and right today? Give me a hunger for justice, God. Help me be part of your work in doing what's right. I disagree with all this. Not to be contrarian. I'm like, well, wait a minute. No. This is not the blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness. We have the opportunity to participate in making God's justice a reality on earth. I don't believe that's our, not that it's not our concern. We're too busy working at our own situation, and God may work through us. Just like Coretta did, Isaiah 58 paints a vivid picture of what God calls his people to do. Loose the chains of the injustice. I get that. Set the oppressed free. Oppressed from what? When God was talking about oppression, he was talking about a whole different deal. I don't have that book in front. I don't have it in front of me. Anyway, I won't argue it too much, but this seems like it wants you to get. I don't know. But I'm not agreeing with this. Maybe I'm just misreading it. Yes, it says seeking justice for the oppressed and the marginalized. No, we're here to give the gospel, share the gospel. Living to the flesh and sin and get from all that, from that. That's the oppression we got to get away from, or we need to be set free from. That's deliverance. But as far as stuff here in this world, as far as what justice is here and that, that's man's justice. That's hit and miss. Anyhow, like I said, I may be reading this wrong. Just my opinion. Love you. God bless.